Today's video is on the Bill of Rights, starting off with the First Amendment, meaning freedom of speech, the right to say whatever you goddamn want, and no one can tell you to not say it. If you're in a public place, you can say whatever the hell you want, rather it's offensive or not, rather you're right or wrong, because people have the freedom to debate each other and disagree with each other. So if someone says something wrong, you don't arrest them or kill them or slap them in the face. You have your freedom of speech to debate them and call them out and why they are wrong. Because you have the freedom to be wrong and you have the freedom to be right when it comes to facts and thinking. Freedom of religion is to believe whatever you want, believe whatever religion you want, or no religion at all. Freedom of the press is to publish whatever you want. Freedom to petition the government, and to ask people in government to fix certain problems. To protest, for example, like Blue Lives Matter is a good example of the First Amendment, or ending the Vietnam War were good examples of freedom to protest. Black Lives Matter was not a protest. That was a violent, chaotic riot. The civil rights movement itself was an example of freedom to peacefully protest. Second Amendment is the right to bear arms, meaning you have every goddamn right to own a gun, own a firearm, in the name of self-defense. Founding fathers also believed it was necessary to have citizens to be armed, especially against a tyrannical government. It is very convenient and best to have citizens, a population that knows how to shoot and use their guns. Meaning everyone should own a gun, because if some killer breaks into your house and the police don't come on time, having a gun is definitely necessary. Now, to me, the Third Amendment, which in my opinion is not that relevant, no soldier shall in time of peace be quartered in any house without the consent of the owner, nor time of war. Basically, something like that. But we haven't had that in a long ass time. Remember, the Bill of Rights is from the 1790s. But let's move on to the Fourth Amendment. No unnecessary search and seizure, meaning that you have the right to privacy, and for the police to come into your house, you need a warrant. If you're a police officer, to go inside someone's house, you need a search warrant. But yes, the Fourth Amendment protects your right to privacy. The Fifth Amendment is the right to remain silent, especially in a situation of being in court, to protect yourself from self-incrimination, because a good lawyer will tell you to stay silent and shut up, and that will be good for you. The Sixth Amendment is the right to a lawyer and a public speedy trial by jury. To be more specific, a fair jury, to be more specific. Now, on to the Seventh Amendment. Now, the Sixth Amendment, the difference between the Sixth Amendment and the Seventh Amendment is that the Sixth Amendment is a fair jury. The Seventh Amendment is to a jury trial in federal civil cases. The Eighth Amendment is excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. So yeah, the Eighth Amendment basically protects you from cruel and unusual punishments. Now on to the Ninth Amendment. Basically, the Ninth Amendment is about your unlisted rights. Basically, certain rights are not listed in the Constitution, but it doesn't mean that they're not rights. For example, the right to travel, the right to get married, or the right to drive or get a driver's license. All of that is not listed in the Constitution, but you still have those rights. Now, the 10th Amendment is basically that each state has their own powers, their own rights, their own laws. For example, abortion is illegal in some states, but it is perfectly legal in other states. Or like smoking weed is illegal, probably in your current state, but you can move to a different state where it's perfectly legal and perfectly fine. But that is it for the video, and that was my video on the Bill of Rights. And yeah.